Uh, Hello, friends online. My name is VARAPANYO. So I'll be reading about samadhi, the training and benefit of it, right? So I learned quite a lot about this, and it helps you with your mind, and body as well. So I'll start by reading it. What is samadhi? Samadhi is the firmness and steadiness of the mind. When attaining samadhi, the mind stays firm and is not moved back and forth by any feeling or thoughts that comes in touch with it. A person's mind shows the characteristic of samadhi when his or her mind is attached firmly and ceaselessly to whatever he or she is doing. Ordinarily, most of us have some experience with a naturally developed samadhi. For example, we usually have some samadhi when we read, write, study, and listen. So it's like concentration, right? We have some samadhi in working and in paying attention to things of interest. Normally, we use samadhi often in our everyday living. This is usually a naturally developed samadhi. If we lack this samadhi, we will probably not be able to completely successfully success any task we are doing. The lack of samadhi or firmness of mind is a big cause for some people to leave their jobs unfinished, or procrastinate, or to keep restarting and restopping their work too often, and to change their minds and jobs too often. It can be said, therefore, that samadhi is one of the necessities of human life. As much as food is absolutely necessary for the growth, health, and strength of the body, samadhi is absolutely necessary for the growth of your health, strength, and strength of the mind. It's the Buddhist way of meditation that provides the training method needed to develop such strength of samadhi. So I'll be talking about the mind training for samadhi. Training the mind to achieve samadhi, be a common samadhi for everyone for everyday's life activities, samadhi for jhana samapatti, or the most advanced samadhi that leads to Buddhist nirvana, follows a similar process in each case. It is the process in which one uses sati, mindful observation, following and controlling one's mind to concentrate on one single object. If the mind moves back and forth, twists and turns, or wanders anywhere from the object, one must hold or pull it back to the object. If the mind moves away again, one must hold it back again and again. With such an unceasing effort over a rather great length of time, the mind will become less and less agitated. Finally, it will become less active, and the rest of the object at which one wants it to stay. A famous Buddhist meditation teacher once compared training a stubborn calf to the mind training process. To train a wild or stubborn calf, the trainer has to tie one end of a rope around the calf's neck and the other end around the stake in the ground. If the calf pulls the stake out of the ground, the trainer will have to tie it down again. The calf will struggle again and again. If no matter how hard it struggles, the rope does not break and the stake is not pulled out, the calf will become weaker and weaker. Finally, it will rest at the stake. After repeating this training often, the stubborn calf will become ready to teach and no longer be agitated. It is then tame, and from this comparison, one should perceive the following: the stake represents the object, the calf is the mind, and the rope, sati, mindfulness or mindful observation. The Buddhist training of the mind is therefore the process in which one uses one's sati, or so the mindful observation, to ties one mind to a certain object. There are many objects one may choose for training the mind to attain samadhi. The object suggested here is used in the method called anapanasati. To follow this method, one uses sati to observe one's own breathing, inhaling and exhaling. It's an object of observation, sati, and using this method of meditation, training the samadhi, right? Is breathing using your abdomen, so like that. So that's another training. So, and that's what I understand from this book about samadhi.
Sadhu.
Sadhu.